Let's take a look back at how you got to where you are today.
I just want to be happy. It is time. Obviously, I'm a little scared right now. Anxious about how it's going to look after and just to kind of get over with, you know, get it over with and stuff. I'm proud of myself that I'm at this stage and I've made this decision. Stop wasting any more time and energy on this stupid insecurity, you know? We got the 2 guard on, just straight down the middle for now. Ready? Alright, there's no going back after this. There's like nothing you... My dad runs in the family. My baby brother's gonna have a proper go at it. Feels so weird. So this is what a 2 looks like. I already know I'm gonna go shorter.
Done?
Almost.
You look better like this. I like it.
Play around with it. That is all my hair right there. I ended up just using a 1. That's how it looks. Kind of like it. Much better than I thought it would look. After using the 1, everything kind of evened out pretty nice. It's been a week since I went for it. It feels good to say that, you know, I'm not feeling sorry for myself anymore and I'm proud of myself instead.
Oh shit! Yo, looking fresh, my dude. Honestly, I would have preferred if you just went like straight.
Straight ball?
Yeah, straight ball. Yeah, it suits you better than like honestly the struggle like thing. Yeah. Like it's a lot nicer, I think.
Bro, I was struggling heavy with it, man. So I was like, yo, you know what? I gotta do something about it.
You gotta show me the whole thing.
Is it good? Do you think it suits me or no?
I have to get used to it, but yeah.
I always had some sort of way to cover it up, like whether it was a spray or whatever. They were all like, they saw the photos and they were all like, yo, this is so much better than before. You did the right thing. Honestly though, I've had that thought that I should just shave it off for a long time. Because I was doing like a bunch of different treatments at the time, right? Like I spent a lot of money on a lot of different types of treatments. It's a rare case, right? So like I was about 16. On the verge of 17. I had the receding hairline, but I had like relatively thick hair. I would just kind of cover it down with the bangs and, you know, it used to be my style. I used to feel confident. I used to think I looked good, you know. But then as soon as I started losing my hair, it was like crazy downward spiral, as is for most guys. You know, I obviously had to take some time to get used to it because, you know, you shave it off and it's not like, yeah, you feel that weight off of your shoulders. It takes a little bit of time, you know. Like you advised me to go out without a hat on, without like hoods on and stuff. And I did that. And that helped so much. I'm guilty, you know, I did wear a hat a couple of times going out, but then eventually, you know, I just like little baby steps. Now I'm going out like I don't, like it's like nothing to me anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was the right step forward for me at that time. I knew deep down in my heart that like even before I shaved my head, like while I was doing all this treatment and stuff and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, I knew the right thing to do was just to shave it off. Energy, stop spending time, stop spending money, stop like hurting everybody around me. Everything that I just listed, it saves you from it. Especially time, right? Time is like the one thing you can't get time back. And looking back at it, like I spent a year of my life spraying black stuff in my hair, going to treatment, doing this, doing that, staying up late nights, spending hours researching on things. My dad, my parents spent that doing the same thing too. Like it wasn't just me, it was the people around me too. To me, like that hurt me a lot. I knew that it was the right thing. It was just the hard thing to do. But as soon as I did it, it was just that sense of reassurance, that sense of just things getting off my shoulder. Like I'm like, hey, yeah, no, I did the right thing. It's gonna be hard, you know, for me to get back my confidence, but I know that now I can get back my confidence, right? Because when I was just trying to hide things all the time and you know, doing all this stuff just to try and fix my hair loss, it's like I'm not going forward. I just keep going backwards in every way possible. And I did fall guilty to it. I would wear my hat out, right? And then I would just, you know, I would be at the mall or something, and if I wanted to try on like a hoodie or something, I knew I'd have to take it off. So I kind of like sometimes I would kind of just, okay, you know what, maybe I don't need that hoodie today, you know. But other times I would kind of take it off and I'll be like, okay, you know what, like it's okay, you know. When I didn't wear my hat out, it was just so much easier because it's like I don't have to worry about the big reveal, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm walking into that store and people can already see me, you know, and it's not like I'm not hiding it so people can't think, oh, is he doing that because it looks good or like what? Like you walk in, you just own it like a boss and you're chilling, man. Also, yo, I've been going down to no guard on the sides. All right, guys, welcome. Today we're at the barbershop and I'm gonna show you guys how I like to cut my hair. All I really do is I just take your standard pair of clippers, right? Go shorter around the sides and the back and then just keep the top a little longer. I like to start off with a open lever. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just take the one guard, close the lever, go over the top with the one guard. I kind of like to cut the sides and then cut the top and then see what I have to do to blend it in. What I do is I just go a little lighter on the areas that I want to blend in. It kind of creates that sort of blender fade. Pop on the glasses for precision. That's my cut. That's what I like to go with. For the past couple months, I've had this freedom. Like I've just had so much more time, you know, and a lot of that I have dedicated to like trying to work on myself, you know, doing things that I enjoy. And when you start doing things for yourself that aren't related to researching about hair loss and looking into all these treatments, like when you do something for yourself, for your own enjoyment, to me at least, there's just that surge of just being content with life, which helps with my confidence because for over a year of my life, I have not been content because of one thing, my hair loss. Me doing that video with you as well, I feel like I've been able to help so many people. Seeing the positive feedback, it's just like, it just adds on to, it just makes me feel reassured too, because it's like, okay, I lost my hair. Yeah, I could look at it as this really, really bad thing, or I could look at it as a thing that I bossed up, I owned it. And not only did I do that for myself, but I did that for everybody around me and for people that I don't even know. They're going out and they're doing something positive with their life. They're moving on to the next stage of their life that I did after watching a bunch of your videos. Like shout out to all those guys that helped me through my own thing, including yourself, man. Like without you guys, I would not have been able to take that next step. I wouldn't be smiling right now. You know, I'd probably be down, I don't know, just depressed, like literally depressed. I was on the verge. I don't know if I was, it's a very strong word, like depression, but like a lot of guys fall into it when they're losing their hair. I don't want to say like I was depressed, but I was very, 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 very much down the drain during that whole phase of my life. And it wasn't until after I took that plunge to just shave my head, like I can't say I was depressed after. Like I was not confident in myself because I was just getting used to the whole look. I was still insecure, but I was not depressed. I was coming out of that spiral, and now I feel like I'm near the top. I can go out now, and I can go out without a hat on. I can go out now, and I can go speak in front of 1,000 people if I needed to. I can go out to 1,000 people, speak about my hair loss if I needed to. I don't need to cover up anymore. Like I'm happy. I'm happy with my life. I'm doing things for myself now. I can focus on myself. I have all this time. I can use it to try new things. I can use it to find out new hobbies, new passions, new anything. Like I'm living my best life now, and I know it's only gonna get better now. And a lot of that has to do with me taking that plunge to shave my head. Because when you know the whole "when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade" thing, like dude, life gave me a bunch of crap this last year. You just take it, man, and you make freaking lemon soda, bro. Like true lemonade, man. You make lemon soda, and you just gotta go out and you gotta own it. Like there's nothing wrong with you. Like I don't know why. Like it might be medical, it might be genetic. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know why. A bunch of guys on our channel, like I don't know why we lose our hair so early, but look at us now, man. For me, the night before I shaved my head was the worst night for me because I'm like this next day, I'm literally shitting my pants right now because I don't know what's gonna happen the next day. I don't know how I'm gonna look. I don't know anything. That's the lowest point you'll ever reach in your life when it comes to hair loss. You know, you can drown yourself with alcohol, with whatever, however you cope with it, but you won't reach that low until you've actually chosen to face it, and it's just that time before you actually face it. You know, for those guys who don't want to put themselves out there, who don't feel comfortable enough, like, yo, whatever happens but all I know is that I have this one life, and I've spent the last year of that one life, which is not infinite. There is a finite amount of time for me to live this life, and I've spent a percentage of it going down this constant drain, trying all these different things to try and stop it, try and reverse it. There's only one thing left to do, and there's no point in me not doing it, because if I don't do it, life's only going to get worse. But if I do it, I can tell myself at least that I bossed up. You know, I can look horrible. after shaving my head, which just doesn't happen. But I can look horrible after shaving my head. But I did it though. Like I faced it. I'm not hiding anything. People can't say anything anymore. Facing the problem that you have, right? And making that lemon soda out of the lemonade or out of the lemons that life gives you, right? That's kind of what helped me get through that night. It's a really good feeling to know that you've gone through the rubble and now you're on top.
It didn't
Or
break
at least you feel like you're on top.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not shy to go out. Like I'm not declining invitations to go out anymore. I'm going out there. I'm living life. And that's something that I haven't done for the past year. I've not lived my life. It's more like I'm just surviving, day to day. But now I feel like I'm living. I just have nothing to hide anymore. I'm a free guy. I faced what I needed to face. I faced all the negativity that life was throwing away. And not to say there's no negativity right now. There's gonna be negative things thrown at you every single day, but you just have to face it. And for me, balding was a really it was like one of those bigger stones, right? I just pushed that out of the way. It took me some time to push that out of the way, but I did it, and that's what matters. I did what I had to do. I can say that I've tried to stop it, couldn't, but I'm not gonna let it waste any more of my time. I am going to just look at it straight and just be like, all right, I'm done with you. I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna go do it, and I'm gonna put it out there for people to see as well. And yeah, I am proud of myself. I am.
You should be.
We full of life. You keep the change. Keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. I say the same.